What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Super cool, short, fun, and sweet video that I have here for you guys today. So if you don't know, if you are an influencer, and I'm kind of an influencer, I got a little bit less than 20,000 subs on YouTube, but there are companies that I do work with. Some of the ones that you guys know are, of course, TreadAuto for all my LED lighting needs. I work with Boost Auto Parts for literally everything that they offer for trucks, and a few other smaller brands here and there. So once I became monetized on YouTube, maybe 1,000 subscribers, you will start to get emails and offers for stuff every single day for the rest of your life. And to be honest, most of them are just kind of like not very well worth it, or very sketchy, or just products that you're like, there's no way I will ever use this. However, I do read every single email, and about 2 weeks ago, I ran across a company who sent me a message, and I actually was like, yeah, heck yeah, I will absolutely work with you guys. So this company is called TreadAuto. This, I guess, technically is a sponsorship, if you will. They did send me a product, and I'm gonna show it to you here. They said, hey, we're a Michelin mat dealer, so we sell nothing but Michelin mats, floor mats, bed mats, things of that nature. We like your content. Would you like to try a set? And I'm like, well, heck yes, because the mats that I have in this truck right now are 5 years old. They are from WeatherTech, and honestly, like, they were nice mats. However, they don't really get cleaned too much anymore. I mean, this will clean up better than this. However, they're basically stained for the rest of their life. And the biggest problem is right here. You'll notice that clip is broken. So I've honestly been on the search for new floor mats anyways. So I happily accepted, because like I want some new mats. I didn't know which mats I wanted to get. And so now if I get to try a set of Michelin mats and they're freaking awesome, well, then I'm happy to continue to run Michelin mats at that point. Shout out TreadAuto for the mats. Let's see what we got. All right, these are the floor mats, or at least the box for the floor mats. And right now you can see they will fit 19 to 26 Ram 25 to 3500 trucks, which is, I got a 2021, so it works out well. And I will be honest, they did offer me a bed mat. However, boy, my bed mat from last fit, I freaking love this thing. However, I don't know. I mean, if these are awesome, well, then maybe I'll see if they want to send me a bed mat, and I can do a comparison between the last fit bed mat and then the Michelin bed mat. So let's get these things open and see what they look like. That's pretty cool. Nice carrying case and bag. You do get some instructions, of course, in this fancy envelope. All right, so here are the Michelin floor mats. They look freaking sick. They feel like a Michelin tire, which is awesome. Then, of course, compared to my WeatherTechs, which, I'll be honest, look a little bit more boring, right? This here is just kind of plain Jane. At least on the Michelin, you still get some tread for like a fifth passenger, if you will. So I like the pattern of these. Let's pop these bad boys in the truck and see what they look like, see how well they fit. I did just notice right now too, when I picked this thing up, holy crap, there were a lot of spikes at the bottom to keep the floor mat in place. And I'll give these guys, WeatherTech, a fair shot. I mean, there are some down here, but nothing up that way. These things are everywhere. And the floor mats are in. They look great. They fit well. It actually works. That's driver's side, of course. The back seat mat, which, like I said, I like that on the center. The other side of the back seat mat. Then you got passenger side front. They look good. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. They look great. honestly, guys, that's it. They fit and feel great, and I'm excited to try these things out. I will do another review here once I have them here on the truck for a little bit. All right, quick 2-week, 2,000-mile update. I just did a couple road trips, a little over 2,000 miles on the truck with the new floor mats. Went to vacation. It's kind of nice because I loaded the driver's side up with sand, pulled it out real quick, dumped the sand out. It's good. So the mats overall, I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, but like they're holding up very well. Of course, the driver's side's a little bit dirty. I've been driving 2,000 miles the last 2 weeks, but so far so good. And one thing I will say off the rip. So when I do long road trips, I like to drive barefoot. So like no shoes, just because like my feet aren't, either way. I like to drive with no shoes. Now, typically with my WeatherTechs, if I drove for no shoes for 500 miles, my heel hurts very bad just from like the material of the WeatherTech. I'm 2,000 miles in, my heel does not hurt at all, and I drove all 2,000 miles completely barefoot. Now, if, I'm not biased by any means, like, I will say there's one thing I do not like about these. Let me explain. The one thing that I don't really care for too much is just that this ends right here. So the WeatherTechs do go all the way up, so it's kind of full coverage, and you could see, if I pull this mat up right now, you can see there's stuff right there still, just because this has this cutout. So that would be the only gripe that I have. But otherwise, and other than that one thing, these have been honestly absolutely great. So thank you again, TreadAuto, for the floor mats. Look forward to hopefully working with you guys a little bit more in the future. If you need a set of these, I'll have a link in the description below. And otherwise, all good. Thank you for watching. Click the thumbs up button if you liked the video. Subscribe. Please join the family in the old Cummins build here behind me, and see you guys next upload. Peace.